Hello, James, and thank you again for taking the time out to come talk to us.
Yeah, no worries. It's an absolute honor to be here.
So, for the viewers at home, would you introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about your role in the Sims community?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I'm James from TheSimSupply, and I do lots of Sims videos here on YouTube. So I do like Let's Plays, I do tutorials, and I do house building videos. I'm mainly a builder myself, so I really do enjoy doing the house building videos and Let's Build videos. And even in my Let's Plays, there's a large focus upon building because that's what I do, and I guess that's what, for me, produces the best content on my channel. So, yeah.
Okay, great. You know, speaking of your YouTube channels, you have gained a great following here on YouTube, and you have such a loyal fan base. How does that make you feel?
It's actually so amazing to have that many people just there. Like, honestly, you go on Twitter, you send out a tweet, moments later, you get a response. Like, that is crazy. People all around the world are there all of the time. And I still... Look, I honestly don't know what I would be doing if I didn't have YouTube right now. Because this year, I specifically took off this year of my life from like school and study to do YouTube. And I'm so pleased and I'm so thankful for everything that has happened so far. It is crazy. And I have such respect for all of my subscribers and followers on Twitter. And all of that. It's just been amazing. And I can't thank them enough.
Awesome. So, why did you choose to start your own channels?
Well, I originally started my channel way back in 2009, over 4 years ago now, 4 years ago back in February. And I originally decided to start it because I love making tutorials. I love sharing my knowledge with others in a way that's easily understandable for them. I used to do it way back in the days of Sims 2. I used to do it in a slideshow kind of format. So you'd have a screenshot and then I'd write the instruction down below. Like I'd write how to do it. And I used to love doing that. I used to love sharing my knowledge. But then I thought... Pictures just aren't enough. There's got to be a better way of showing people how to do it. And I thought doing video tutorials was probably the best way. And I looked it up on YouTube and there really wasn't anything that I felt was adequate. So I started up my channel and I started doing video tutorials where I'd show people and I'd personally talk over the video whilst I was doing it. And I felt that was one of the best ways to communicate how to do something and how to show someone how to do something in the most easily understandable way possible.
All right. That's cool. Okay, on to The Sims now, our favorite subject and the reason we're all here. How long have you been a simmer? And what first attracted you to the game?
I've personally been a simmer since 2000, since the original Sims came out. I was a wee lad back then. I was only 6 years old. And the reason I got into it, the thing that attracted me to the game, was the fact that my older sisters, I have 3 older sisters, and my older sister, she actually got the game as a present. It was her present, I believe, for her birthday or something like that. I don't know. I can't remember. I was too young. But she got it. And basically, our whole family started playing it. So I have 3 sisters, obviously. And we all started playing it. We all loved it. And we literally all still play it to this day. It's been 13 years now. And we all still play it. And we all still love it.
I see. Okay, and what aspect of the game is it that drew you into the world of The Sims? For example, character creation, legacies, building, storytelling?
Well, from a very young age, the thing that drew me personally into The Sims was the creativity. The building houses, even creating Sims back then, I used to love. But I mainly loved the building because as a kid, I loved playing with Legos and I loved building little towns and little cars and things with Legos and playing with them and just letting my imagination run wild. And that's where having a digital form of that in The Sims was really cool. And I've always loved building from the very beginning. It's just been such a delight, really. And where it's come to today in The Sims, the amount of stuff you can do in customization and building is just crazy.
Okay. Well, what is your favorite expansion pack for The Sims 3 so far? Or if you like, your favorite expansion pack from the entire franchise?
My favorite expansion pack from The Sims 3 so far is by far, by a giant margin, Island Paradise. Like, I don't even know. I don't know how to explain how excited I am for this expansion. I'm excited even though it's already out. I am over the moon with this expansion. It's so much fun. It has so many new building related elements that I love it. You have the houseboats, you have resorts, and you have all the build mode tweaks and new additions and everything, and it's so much fun, and I really, really love it. But now if we're talking overall, if we're talking over the whole Sims franchise, I would still, to this day, have to go with Open for Business from The Sims 2. Now, I love tycoon games. I love tycoon games. And that expansion, I feel, really brought the tycoon element into The Sims. And that's why I loved it so much. Combining The Sims with the tycoon game is actually just perfection.
Uh-huh. Okay. Well, how about your thoughts on the newly announced The Sims 4? Do you feel it's too soon for another sequel, or are you ready to embrace a new generation of The Sims?
Do I feel it's too soon for another sequel? Definitely not. No, it is nowhere near too soon for The Sims 4. As you may know, The Sims generations cycle every 4 to 5 years, so it's actually bang on time for The Sims 4 to come out. And The Sims 3 is starting to feel dated and sluggish, and the technology is old, the engine looks old, things are slow, and I think it's definitely time for The Sims 4, and I honestly, I can't wait to see more of it.
Okay, now, in your own words, how can Maxis improve upon an already great game? What would you most like to see in The Sims 4?
From The Sims 4, I'd definitely like to see, obviously, more improved build mode features. That is what I do. I love building. And honestly, if they just chucked an architecture program into The Sims, that would be amazing. But definitely, I would love to see more building elements, and I would love to see just a smoother game in general, something that just runs nicer together. It's got more fluidity, and it doesn't have such lag issues and such glitches everywhere. And I think all those glitches were probably a result of just the open world in The Sims, and I just feel it needs more time. And I think The Sims 4 could provide that time. And I think this is where The Sims franchise, well, I'm hoping The Sims franchise is really, really honestly going to shine and be the game that it can be.
Thank you for sitting down with us, James. You've been a fantastic guest. We hope you can join us again sometime soon.
Look, it's honestly been a great time with you guys here. It's been so much fun being on the show, and I would love to be back on it one day. So thanks for having me.